What's going on, guys? So today I'm gonna talk about how I'm reviving this old and dead type beat channel that actually got 1.2 million views on one of the videos. This beat went crazy viral. It didn't change my life, but I got quite some money from it. So I'm gonna talk about the analytics, about the history of the channel, but also a bit of music theory, like the chord progressions that work well. Then I'm gonna go over what went wrong with this channel and why I stopped making beats there, and also the steps that I'm taking to revive this type beat channel. So I want to provide as much value as I can for you guys, because you might be in the same situation or you're starting a new type beat channel, and these are good things to know that I learned over the years. So let's get right into it. All right, so here's my channel, Dre Music. Right now I have 10k subs, but when I restarted posting beats I had around 9k. So this is the beat that went crazy viral. It's a trap type beat called Trap God. This beat got 1.2 million views 6 years ago and like crazy engagement. This originally was a Zaytoven type beat. So let's get into the analytics and see what happened with this beat. All right, so right away you can see that the average view duration is 2.24, like 2 minutes and 24 seconds. That's crazy. Definitely my highest AVD. And then the average percentage viewed was 56.5%, and the beat is 4 minutes and 16 seconds long. And if you see this curve, 90% of people are at 30 seconds. They stay on the video. So either they freestyle or they try to like make a track. They stay on it, you know. But definitely my top beats in terms of views and also sales. Let's check out since uploaded lifetime. Yeah, so I remember that was in 2018. I was getting like 10k views a day and I was like freaking out. I was like out traveling, and then like, man, I definitely need to register this beat. So I registered with the CD Baby. I got my publishing set, so I got some money from this. This got me 4.5k subs. So half of my subscribers come from this beat, which is crazy. The impression click-through rate is 8.8. This is really good for the views. Then how viewers found this video, suggested videos, this is the highest, 60%. So this beat like gives me views even now. I always get like, I think 700 views a month. So let's get into the music theory of this beat, because I feel like it's really important when it comes to type beats. This is in the Phrygian scale and it's a 1, 2, 3 chord progression. I'm just gonna show you guys. Right click on Phrygian. So that was like the main progression. And then at the end, actually switch like that. So that's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, and then there's melodies on top of that and everything. But the foundation of the beats is really important because that's what gives the vibe, you know. And this is definitely a more hard beat because you can see the semitone difference here. It's kind of like darker. So what I want to do now is scroll back to the time where I posted this beat, because I wanted to show you guys the artwork that I was doing during that time, and also the type beats that I was posting, to see what went wrong and how I was never able to really replicate the million views on a video ever again, you know. Just gotta keep scrolling. I posted like almost 700 type beats on this channel. I had this app that I was like making pictures into cartoons, and that was my thing. I actually changed the artwork of my type beat channel a couple of times, and that might be another reason why it never really blew up like crazy. Okay, so here it is. Here's the type beat. I posted it 6 years ago, so that's a long time. Like if you take a look at the titles, I was doing like Migos type beats, The Weeknd, Drake, G-Eazy, like Young Thug, 21 Savage, like all the type beats were all different rappers, you know. So like we all know now that you can't do that. You gotta like target certain keywords, and I just went crazy with the keyword French Montana, Post Malone, Lil Uzi Vert. Like this is crazy, you know. I even did a dance hall instrumental. I just started this type beat channel. I was making beats before, but that's when I started posting beats online, and honestly I was starting to sell beats. I got some views, but when this video blew up, I'm like, wow, what's going on? This is crazy, you know. Like 1.2 million views. It was going for the million. I was kind of freaking out. I was getting sales too. I'm like, okay, it's game over, you know. I made it. But you know, it's just one video. So like the trick is to like try to replicate that, which I tried to do. This beat was like too crazy, man. This beat is too good because the progression is in Phrygian, which has a certain characteristic that I don't like making beats in the same scale every day, you know. So I tried to replicate like the progression, but they never really blew up. It's not just about the progression, you know, like the sound, the piano, like you need to use certain sounds, guitar, strings, like that sound good to everyone. So I was just getting like 300, 400 views, This one did pretty good too, Migos type beats, Ric Flair drip beat, which is still getting views. Some videos did well, but none of them blew up. But I was still getting sales though, which is good. Then I kind of decided to switch the artwork a bit because I was seeing people with different artwork. That's another thing too, like for a type beat channel, you really got to stay consistent on the artwork, and I learned that the hard way, you know. And also the keywords. Look, I was still switching the keywords all the time. I was thinking that like the more keywords I have, the more chances one of my beats go viral, but it doesn't work like that. And then I started posting this type of artwork, you know, the square pictures that everyone was posting. I thought that was gonna work, but no. And one thing that all of this made me realize over the years is that it's really all about the music. At the end of the day, it's the music, you know. If it's good, it's good. If it's not good, doesn't matter the artwork, nothing else matters, even the keywords. Like, it's all about the music essentially. Changed my artwork again changed it, you know. So people, I guess at this point, they were just confused. Then I got a couple other videos that really did well, but they were more like melodic trap type beats, so future melodic piano trap type beats. I got a couple of them, you know, 29K. I got this one 32K, this one 20K, and they're all kind of the same. But you see, like, it went from a hard Beethoven trap beat, like a piano beat, to like more melodic beats that more kind of like emotional. Then I have my artwork all red, you know, so obviously confused the viewers. And now I'm back. It's been 4 or 5 months I'm posting now, and I'm still learning everything. But in these 4 or 5 months, the first thing that I learned is that you need to go full-time on this type beat channel. I had a career in videography and multimedia production. I was traveling and teaching kids how to make beats all over the country. I worked with over 1,000 students. We had programs, we had music programs. We were creating songs, original music videos. I was showing them how to make beats and everything. So I've been doing this for 10 years. So while I'm doing this, while I'm traveling, I'm trying to like blow up with my music, with my type beats. And like, I'm realizing that no, this is like a business. You need to go full-time, or even more, honestly, like more. Right now I'm like going crazy, but you need to be making beats constantly. Like I restarted making beats like 4 or 5 months ago, and it was literally a learning curve. I had to like relearn how to make good beats, you know. And also the reason why I decided to go back full-time into music is that that's my main passion, and you know, I'm gonna be making music for the rest of my life, and this is something that I really love, and I know I'm gonna like go in like all in because I really love it and I'm really motivated by it. Even though I don't get the crazy views, you know, like I'm still gonna go. Like, I'm very persistent, like I don't give up, you know. So I'm just gonna do it, you know, like I don't care at this point. So the things that I learned, first of all, like I said before, the full-time dedication to the channel, you need to be making at least 1 to 3 to maybe 4 beats per day. So like that, you have a bunch of beats and you just choose the best ones to post. And I actually got this from Dilly Got It Bumping. I saw one of his videos and I'm like, oh, that makes so much sense, you know. I was releasing every single beat I was making, man. Like, it's crazy. It's all about the music. Like, if the music is good, if you feel it, most of the time a lot of other people are gonna feel it too. Depending of your niche, you gotta study the chord progressions that work well. So for me, I can tell you the chord progressions that work well for my beats. So we went over the first one, 1-2 in the Phrygian, but then I also make most of my beats in the natural minor. So one of the classic chord progressions is the 1-4. This one is one of the top ones. It really works well, and you can definitely alter this chord progression. So kind of make it a bit darker with these are 9s. The next chord progression that really is great for me is the 1-4-5. That works well. It's kind of starting to be a bit more melodic, but still dark. Then there's the 1-6 chord progression, very popular, and it's kind of dark too. The reason why it's dark is because you have this semitone interval here. Then you have the 1-6-7. Then you can have the 1-6-5-2. All right, so you can definitely have different variations of these chord progressions. Yeah, these are the ones that honestly work like every single time. If I make a beat based on these progressions, the beat is gonna do well. Next thing I want to talk about is the aesthetic of your brand. Okay, so like I went all over the place over the years, but right now I feel like I'm going in a good direction. Like even a couple months ago, I was like releasing these like Disney AI kind of swag cartoons, which I thought they were like cool, but then I'm looking at everyone else and it's like more serious. A lot of people, they post videos, you know, like Travis Scott music videos or Migos or whatever, and you know, I'm posting cartoons, so I feel like it made my brand kind of a bit like less serious. You know, I thought popping red or popping yellow is gonna get a big click-through rate, but actually it doesn't. So the black backgrounds work the best because it creates kind of a curiosity thing. It's really like psychological, like with your viewers, you know, like you have to think like them, like rappers, you know, like why would they click on this? You know, if it's like these guys, like it's like might be a cool freestyle beat or something, but you know, my beats are kind of a bit different. So the ones that really work for me is like the ski masks, 9.4% click-through rate, which is actually very good. Recently, since I started implementing these changes, I changed the artwork and also like really focused on the quality of the music, the chord progressions, and I'm using the chord progressions that work. I've been really seeing some success, you know, like this one got 3K views, this one 1.3K views, and right before that I was only getting like even 50 views, like 100 views. My channel was really dead, you know, like I hadn't posted a beat in a couple of years because I was working, I was doing other things, I was teaching young kids how to make beats in high schools and stuff, so I really wasn't focused on that. But now that I'm back, you know, the views are going up, 400, 1.1K views, like this one saved 7 days ago. Things are moving, things are brewing, and that's a good sign. Another thing that I really had to learn or unlearn is to simplify my beats, because before that, like all my older beats, I'm listening to them and it's like, how many sounds could I manage to put in those? Like I have like some beats, they have like 15 sounds, they have percussions, they have like 7 instruments. I'm like, this is crazy. Like no shit, like a rapper can't like flow on that, you know? Like if you're a rapper, you're freestyling, like the beat, everything needs to flow right. As soon as you hear something like doesn't make sense there, you stop, you like skip the beat, you know? So now what I'm doing is I'm literally putting 1, 2, 3 instruments max, maybe 4, and then I'm literally putting a 808, a snare or clap, hi-hats, and like maybe a kick. And when I master the beat, it really sounds full anyways, and like imagine with the rapper's voice or the artist's voice, it's gonna be like overwhelming. And whenever I finalize a beat, instead of adding things or add a transition, add an effect there or whatever, no, I'm taking out things, you know, I'm taking out this kick, I'm taking out this 808, I'm taking out this hi-hat to create a bounce, you know, like is this percussion necessary? No, I'm just taking things out instead of putting things in, you know. So now for the keywords, if you saw, like I'm going for the craziest keywords: trap type beat, freestyle beat, free rap instrumental, and also melodic type beat. I'm just going for it. Honestly, I'm going all in because the more videos I have, the more chances one of these keywords might blow. But second of all, also like I'm thinking about the future, you know, like evergreen content. If I start putting my bets in like on a rapper like it's like Gunna or Future or whatever, and that rapper is not popular in like a couple of years, 5 years, even like 10 years, like who knows, these beats, because it's trap type beat, it's so general, these beats might still generate views in 5 years, you know. Like I'm looking at the long term too. I think for me right now it's the way to go. I just want to like show you guys and tell you guys everything that I learned so you can use it too, because this channel is to give you guys the most value I can with everything I know. And the reason why I kind of stopped doing a bit of those tutorial videos is because I need to focus like all my energy on the type B channel right now, you know, because like I need to prove to myself that I can get this channel to 100K, you know, because that's really the goal here, you know. And I'm definitely gonna have more videos coming, and maybe the next one will be like a video similar to this where I'm gonna show you the updates and how many views, how many subs I'm getting now. I hope you learned something from this video. Let me know if you have any comments or suggestions or whatever it is. If you want to like talk about my channel, if you want to like drop a link to your channel, I can check out yours for sure. And when it comes to beat making, if you really want to know everything everything, like the secrets, how to always make good beats. I have a video right here for you guys that's really helpful to a lot of people, so check this one out. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.